I am alive. I am multi-topic talk, and today, just before we get into the big topic, I will tell you this: if you are watching my REDBLUE podcast, I will create a compilation of a lot of clips from all 100 episodes we will have for a special episode we will have in season 5. With that being said, we are here to talk about Resident Alien Season 3, Episode 4. And I will read out the notes of my co host Cole. Um, he cannot make it to the discussion, so I have his notes, and we will go over that, and then I will share my opinion on the matter. So, Cole's thought on Resident Alien Season 3, Episode 4. The comedic relationship portion of this episode was 50-50. I agree 100%, Cole. That felt so off for me. Anyhow, let's keep going with Cole's comment. Some of it was funny and creative, while some of it isn't. I'd say most of it isn't, but hey, Cole found something in it. Next up would be I really enjoyed the Eater character. I will be honest and blunt here. I can't remember either. And I've seen that episode like 1 day or 2 days ago. I can't remember. So yeah. Oh, Eater. Oh, that's the alien. Okay, that's the alien. I just realized because I'm about to read out Cole's next stop. Alien Eater scenes are my favorite in this season so far. This I agree. Eater was actually enjoyable, but let's be honest, she is forgettable because I had no clue he was talking about the alien before he mentioned Ari. Um, Next up would be unfortunately there wasn't much of a direction in this episode with the story and how it fits the rest of the season. I agree. I feel like it's a damn filler. It's a damn filler. It's not a great episode at all. They don't do anything after the reveal with the grays. The writing and filmmaking doesn't do much for me either. This was the weakest episode in this season so far. I hope the rest of the show isn't this vanilla and filler. I get you. The more I think of that episode, the worse this episode becomes for me. So I will start off by saying this. This episode is, for me, the worst as well. The first reason is Heather is forgettable, and I know her name because of Cole. And now I typed this out so I remember. And it was also a very filler ish episode because it didn't progress the plot enough for me. Now, next up would be not funny, the mayor's family dinner. It was terrible. Why? Why? Really? Why? Why is the humor so off this season? I don't get it. I feel like they kept all of the writer from season 2 and they were like, guys messed up, but we keep you. And the sad part is they didn't do the same with the good people working on the first season. So yeah. Um Weird. Next up would be not funny, and one of the jokes clashed the tone of a scene meant to be sad. And I will be fully honest, I can't remember what I referred to. So this is just making this episode so much worse because this episode is so forgettable. Terrible episode for real. I dislike it. I feel like this episode is almost as low as season 2 worst episode. This episode is just forgettable. Really, it's forgettable. Next up would be the mayor and his girlfriend. Everything was filler because it didn't progress the plot at all. The humor just doesn't work. Not funny. Okay. Um, these are my issues. This episode was really bad. Um, I Lydia. So yeah, I really didn't like that episode. The only few redeeming qualities would be the music and Ari. Ari is always the best part of the show. Ari carries the show on his shoulders. And I will admit, some of the humor in Resident Alien does land. But the times where it doesn't, it's painful. It's really bad. And I feel like this week is maybe the last stream like this I will be doing. Maybe. Do you believe in Alien in real life? Yes. The space is so big, universe is so big. Yes, I do. Um, but yeah. Um, are we in contact with them? I don't think so, because the universe is so big. But I would be surprised we are the fluke. Anyhow, I like the premise of the show. Again, I enjoyed Resident Alien Season 1. Season 2 was a downgrade. It was really bad. And so far, Season 3 is actually worse than 2. I go off memory because, to be honest, it's been a few months. I have seen Resident Alien Season 2, but I don't remember hating so much, so many episodes in a row. This season so far, I only enjoyed one episode, and we are 4 episodes into it, so it leaves really a bad taste. I look at the scores of the other episode. Episode 3 had a 9.5. That was the only episode I liked. Episode 2 was a 5. That was a terrible one, probably one of the worst. And episode 1 as well was awful. So I'm sad. I really want to watch TV shows to enjoy what I am watching, and the same goes for movies. But if I don't, I won't lie. So going forward, I will still watch the show. Um, I don't know if I will stream weekly the show like I'm doing right now and what I did in the last 2 weeks. We will see. If this week disappoints me again, no stream Saturday. If this week's episode is actually better and good, stream next Saturday as well. Now, if I don't stream Resident Alien next Saturday, because I will keep watching this show, I will do another stream when I will enjoy the episode. I don't want to come weekly and trash the show weekly. Yes, the new Resident Alien on Netflix, exactly. Um so now we are 4 episodes into season 3. Season 1 I liked it, season 2 not as much. Season 3 so far is really bad. I don't really recommend at all. So again, I will talk again about Resident Alien. If I ate every single episode we have left, the next time we will talk will be when the season is over. We will talk on a stream, and I hope maybe Cole will come and join us. Um, but yeah, if the show doesn't improve or get better, I will keep watching, but I won't be doing these streams. So this one will be short because again, I don't have much more else to say. Future content for sure. This season I have 8 episodes, so they still have like 4 chance. But even if the next 4 episodes are amazing, the first four will have tarnished and tainted the product. So for Cole, episode 4 was a 5 out of 10. And for me, this was a 4 out of 10. So this is probably one of the worst episodes we got so far. The only thing I can remember being worst is I believe it was episode 3 in season 2 or episode 4 in season 2. One of these early episodes everyone hated. I do think this one is still like rock bottom. Um so yeah, this week not good week. Anyhow, I think except if the chat has something else to ask before we leave, this shall be the end. So because there's a small delay, I will give it another like 5 to 10 seconds, maybe 15. So you have time to type out something else you'd like to ask before we leave. Another 20 seconds or so. But yeah, I just wished it was better. I want to review that weekly, but if I just dunk on the show every week, I won't feel good about it. And I will sound like these 8 channels out there, and I don't want that. Um, so yeah, I guess because chat doesn't reply, it's the end. Thank you for watching, and we will talk later. Red Blue Podcast on Tuesdays. Window to Our Minds on Wednesdays. That being said, let's end this here and now.